Good morning. So, I'm still here in Moab, and what I'm talking about this morning is hormonal changes in males and females that may not really be talked about all that much. Um, so, we know about a woman's monthly, which I call my moon. It's a Native American reference for it. And different fluctuations of those hormones can cause irritability, uh, easily frustrated, can even provoke anger. Um, so there's that. There's also with a woman, there's sensitivity in her body, um, things like that. That's usually 3 to 5 days, but the days preceding um, a woman's moon can also be uh, difficult. Um, it's about 29% more during the teen years until you're about 22 years old. So please take that into account. As far as guys go, it's about every 42 to 47 days that they get hormonal fluctuations in their systems, and they have some of similar effects. It's usually a 2 to 3 day period, but it can go up to a 5 day period. There's about a 7% amount of the male population around the world that it's about 5 days. This is increased irritability, increased testosterone, which can also cause anger and easy provocation responses to something that might on a regular day just be like brushed off. So we'll say it's really easy to pick a fight with someone on those type of days. There's also some sensitivity to, we'll say, grief issues or sadness can happen. So they can also be not just angry or irritable or frustrated, but also sad, a little depressed or down. And I will say that a more 80% typical way of dealing with the fact that you're not feeling great as far as like sadness goes is to combat that with frustration or anger, sarcasm, different things, picking fights. It's easier to fight than feel sad. Anger is a secondary emotion. There's something that came first. So please pay attention to that. If you can figure out each other's stuff, even coworkers, then you can just kind of be like, oh, it's that. Okay. Like, they might just fly off the cuff at something that would not normally bother them at all. It's just, if we know about the changes in our bodies that happen, knowing is definitely half the battle. And then having people around you who can support you with those changes is even better. So please be observant and help figure this stuff out. Proctologists actually know about this. They've known about it for about 23 years. But most guys won't listen to someone with that doctorate degree. So about 24% of general medical doctors know about it, who are male, and about 19% of females do. You can ask if there are any sort of fluctuations in hormones that would verify why the hell you get kind of angry or pissy every like 45 days or so. And they should be able to tell you or go, let me talk to my colleague who's, read some studies. Please don't let them tell you that nothing like that exists, because that's BS, just because they don't know about it. And it is kind of funny because at least 27% of the female population of medical doctors are married to men. And so you'd think that maybe they might start paying attention to their own dates, and be able to come up with their own answer and a yes. And maybe then they wouldn't fight like cats and dogs. It is a dangerous thing. I will tell you, if a woman is on her moon and a dude is on his, you can get physical fights, you can get divorce-worthy fights, and it literally is our brains and our bodies doing things. Please don't make decisions during this time, because you will make snap decisions that may not be the best decision, but are more based on your mood, and based on what your hormones are putting you through. And yeah, I'm all like, this also isn't the time to make decisions about your children, or divorce, or relationships. It's not the time to make financial decisions. It's a time to go, okay, my hormones are fluctuating. I'm going to wait a few days to make any sort of decision, because I'm not going to make a mood-based decision that could affect myself or someone else in a big way. This is also not the time to do votes unless you've already kind of pre-voted, because you could make a decision that could affect thousands of people or millions. So please take that into account. Figure out what yours is, and then attribute what you need to that and combat it. Thank you.